Welcome back to State Your Health, and this week's topic is about the art of embracing damage. And what does that mean? Well, have you ever felt depressed? Ever wish that you have a smaller nose, or wanted to look different, or wanted to look at like everybody else in town, and you don't like your love handles, you're overweight, or you feel like your weight isn't where you want it to be, or you have scars on your face or your legs, your chest cavity, or hate the pigment of your skin color, or even have like one arm or a single leg. Well, there's a side to every single story. That's including, your scars, your love handles, your stretch marks. So you could choose on which one you want to live and which one you want to tell. So many, many centuries years ago, theologians and philosophers have tried to understand what is pride. There are many things that men are proud of, including their masculinity of qualities, which includes your skill sets, your ability to provide for himself as well as his family. There are also other qualities of men that, that they should have but lack. The ability that he lacks, he will mask and hide. One of the proudest part of a human's body or a man's body is his chest cavity. Like many men, they take their shirt off when they go to a pool party, or they walk around showing their giant peculars. For example, my friends would go to pool parties and they would take their shirt off without an issue, and without even thinking about what others are thinking of them. So as a kid, and as I do still now, I do struggle to take my shirt off in front of others because I am shy. Because I have such a large scar running down my chest. As you can see, look at this scar. This is a massive scar. Every time I took my shirt off, people would ask me, or even women would ask me, what happened? Can you tell me about it? Well, I struggled to take off my shirt off as a kid. Mostly as a kid, I remember I would always try to cover my chest like this, walking around pool parties with my shirt off, trying to cover it up. But surgical scars have stories, and here's mine. I was 5 years old at the time. I remember getting really, really sick, and my biological parents had to leave my sister and I behind because they could not take care of me due to my illness. They had left my sister and I at the local tea shop, knowing that I would be saved, and I would receive the proper medical care I would possibly get. And they were right. They were definitely right. I did receive the best care possible. Because at the time, I remember before going to surgery, I wasn't able to move my right arm just because of poor blood circulation from my heart. Fast forward 3 years, I had one surgery at the age of 5, and the second one in the United States by the age of 8, and obviously 2 functional arms that move well. Those who survive heart surgery have traumatic stories to tell, and some have mixed emotions. Some may or may not show or even share their emotions with you. And I want to share the story with you because I want to tell you that you should not be shy and you should not be afraid of your dreams just because you have things in the past that affected your life. 20 years ago, I remember what had happened to me, and how doctors had placed me on the operation table as I was kicking and screaming, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. And my adopted parents sat there and watched hopelessly as the doctors dragged me into the surgery room. Now everyone has their own imperfections, fears, things that they are shy about. You can either live life with fear, or you can love life and embrace it. I love life. Personally, I feel like I'm blessed. I was given the best opportunities I could possibly have. And I want to help others think about outside the box, as well as just to think about what blessings they were given in life. Don't think about the negative things because you can't control those. However, you can control about the positive thoughts that go through your mind each and every day. You could think about what's going to happen next. You can control that within your life, within your dreams. I want to help others embrace themselves as well as love themselves, because as a kid I did not love myself. I always contemplated about things I didn't like. Why did my skin color didn't match my friends? Why I didn't have certain opportunities? Why women didn't like me because I was Asian? You know what? I'm here to tell you, you gotta love yourself before you love others. There's a Japanese art called Golden Joinery, or known as a Kintsukuroi. This Japanese art is actually a repair of broken pottery with lacquer, dust, or mixed with powder gold, silver, or platinum. This philosophy, it treats broken and repaired as part of history and objects, rather to disguise them. So I want you to repair them, repair your scars, and just think about your scars not as imperfections, but mix of powder, of gold, or platinum. Just think about their stories of gold, their stories of platinum behind these scars, behind your imperfections, behind the stuff that you wish you had, because you can get them. You have a beautiful story behind your scar and your stretch marks. Do not be shy. Do not hide them. These scars are filled with golden stories that others would love to listen to. You know that. Forget about what others think. Every time I look at my scars, they remind me about how lucky I was to be born in a third world country and given this opportunity to present this idea in front of you. I want to be brave. My parents were brave to give me up. My blood, my biological parents had to embrace the idea that to be able to save their kid, they had to give me up for adoption so I can too witness a beautiful life. So I want to share my story with you. I want to motivate others as well as yourself that's watching this video, because life is amazing. So don't be afraid to fail. Don't be afraid to share your story with others. Don't not settle for less. Do not be afraid. So show who you are and love yourself. I don't have the perfect body, but it doesn't take much, right? It doesn't take much to get the body that you want. All it takes is a little bit of motion. All it takes is just action. So it doesn't take, your body may not look like a movie star, but guess what? If you want to change it, if you want to manipulate your body, if you want to gain more energy, you just got to start moving. And you just got to decide today that you're going to do something about it. So instead of pouting about your scars, your imperfections, your stretch marks, focus on what you have and what was given to you. So get yourself moving. Get a momentum going on. Turn yourself around and do something about your situation. And take full responsibilities of your life and accept it, and accept who you are and where you are as of this current moment. So take the responsibility of where you want to be in life. It is possible that you can too achieve your dreams, and also forget the past, but not your scars, because your scars are those golden powders that was mixed into your body, and they're full of beautiful stories.